All right, welcome back to Primal Yoga. Got another flow here for you today. All right, we're gonna be working out of an Utkatasana base. All right, chair pose base. As always, we begin in Tadasana. Balanced on the four corners of our feet, quads engaged, shoulders rolled back and down the spine. Good. And we start with our chair pose, Utkatasana. We're gonna bring hands to our heart. We're gonna bend our knees, sink our hips down low. Good. Holding this leg position, we're gonna twist to reach our arms down our right leg. We cartwheel them all the way around, keeping that bend in the knees, reaching down the left leg. We're gonna go back and forth here, keeping that bend in the knees. Holding, this is our Utkatasana base. We've done these side bends out of Tadasana. Now we're experimenting with movement from chair pose. Let's go 2 more times each side. Last one. And we meet in Utkatasana, hands at heart. All right, we're gonna get right into our next movement. We're staying in Utkatasana, burning those legs, we're working them. We're gonna start with our left foot, we lift it, we step back to warrior one feet. All right, they should be close. Your heel might be slightly lifted, but left toes are pointing at the top left corner of our mat. As we lift our torso, that heel plants. Keeping that bend in that front knee, you might sink a little bit lower. We've got left hip pulling forward, right hip pulling back. We sweep those arms to the sky to warrior one. Driving through that calf, you should be able to feel that calf stretch. And from warrior one, we're gonna lift our heels, rising up to the balls of our feet. And then we drive those heels back to the floor. Emphasizing that stretch through that left calf. We lift our heels, drive our heels to the floor. Lift the heels, drive to the floor 2 more times. Lift those heels, drive heels to the floor. 1 more time, we lift our heels, we drive them to the floor. Hands come to heart. We shift our weight onto that front right leg. We step left to meet right, meeting in chair pose. Good. Now we're going to lift that left foot. We open our hips, step it back, warrior 2 feet. Left toes slightly angled forward from the back of the mat. Stacking shoulders over hips. That right knee is driving out over the last 3 toes. We extend right arm in front, left arm behind, warrior 2. Hold for a few breaths. We flip right palm, left hand brings us down the back leg. Reverse warrior. Right arm brings us all the way down to our side angle. You can rest that arm on the thigh gently. You can use a block here to support you, but we're stacking left ribs on top of right. Left arm brings us back up, warrior 2. We bring hands to heart. We turn left toes to face right, face forward. We step left foot forward to meet right into our chair pose. Now we're going to get into a warrior 3. We're going to lift left foot to a hover. We extend it straight back and reach our arms long, warrior 3. From Warrior 3, we're going to get into Utkatasana 180s. So we're going to drive off our right leg, pushing us back, spinning 180, meeting in chair pose. Good. Lift left foot, extend it back, Warrior 3. When you balanced in Warrior 3, we drive off right foot, 180, meeting in chair pose. Do it a few more times. Lift left foot, extend it back, Warrior 3. Drive off right, 180 to chair pose. Lift left foot, extend it back to Warrior 3. Drive off right, 180 to chair. One more time through. Lift left foot, extend it back, arms out, Warrior 3. Drive off right, 180 to chair. Lift left, extend it back, Warrior 3. Drive off right to chair. We meet in chair, and we lift our arms to the sky. Full chair pose. Release the arms, straighten the legs. We meet in Tadasana. Take a second here. We're going to hit the other side. Shake out those legs, grab a water. We're in our Utkatasana base. When you're ready, we all meet in Tadasana. Hands go to heart. We bend into our knees, sinking our hips low to our chair. We're going to lift the right foot. We step it back, Warrior 1 feet. Right toes pointed at top right corner of our mat. As we lift torso, that right heel comes down. Right hip pulls forward, left pulls back to square those hips. We lift our arms to the sky to Warrior 1. Hold here for a few breaths. When you're ready, we lift our heels, rising up to the balls of our feet. We drive our heels to the floor, emphasizing that right calf stretch. Rise up on the balls of our feet. Drive heels to floor. Rise up. Drive heels to the floor. 2 more times here. Rise up to the floor. Last time. Rise up to the floor to Warrior 1. Hands come to heart. We shift our weight onto the left foot. We step right to meet left into chair pose. Now we lift our right foot. We open hip, step back, Warrior 2 feet. Shoulders stacked over hips. Toes are slightly angled forward, not parallel with the back of the mat. We extend left arm in front, right arm behind to Warrior 2. Hold for a few breaths. We flip left palm, right arm brings us down the back leg, reverse warrior. Keeping that bend in the front knee, we're not straightening out of it. Left arm brings us all the way around to that side angle. We can pause to rest at the thigh, reach for a block, or come all the way to the floor, stacking right ribs on top of left. Right arm brings us back up, Warrior 2. Hands come to heart. We turn right toes to point to left. We shift our weight to that left leg. We step right to meet left, chair pose. Now we do our warrior three with our Utkatasana 180s. We lift our right foot to a hover. We extend it long behind. Arms reach long, warrior three. We drive off left foot, spin ourselves, meet in chair pose, 180. Lift right foot to a hover, extend it back to warrior three. Drive off left, spin ourselves to meet in chair. Lift right foot, extend long, warrior three. Drive off left to spin to chair. Lift right foot, drive long, warrior three. Drive off left, spin to chair. One more time through here. We lift right, extend long to warrior three. Drive off left, we meet in chair. Last one, lift right foot, extend long, warrior three. Drive off left to spin to chair. We meet in chair. We sweep arms high, finishing chair pose. Release the arms, stand up tall. We meet in Utkatasana. Good work. That's the flow today. We'll see you next time. Let's get primal.